Let's talk a little bit about love, specifically young love, because I feel like it's not talked about enough, if at all, on any platform that any kid is on. Young love is all of us experience at some point in your life. And to me, young love is like your first real and impactful relationship. So technically, it can really happen at any age in your life. It kind of just depends when that impactful relationship comes into your life. But I would like to talk about my experience with young love to hopefully maybe those who are in a relationship kind of understand how your first kind of impactful relationship works and how it affects you as a person and how you can grow from it. And maybe it'll just be a cool story for you guys to hear if anyone watches this video. But without further ado, I just want to get started. I'm not going to use real names for this story because to keep everyone's privacy safe, and I do not want anyone that is in my life to, if even if there's a small chance that it can happen, to be affected by this video. So we're going to use fake names. I am Q, and the girl I'm going to be talking about, we're going to call her Kale. Right? There's Q and Kale, me and Kale. All right. Now, I met Kale back in grade 7. We weren't really the greatest of friends at the start. We didn't talk to each other at all. Like, we kind of, you know, I don't know. We're really awkward with each other. And, like, I would ask her for, like, Sharpies or highlighters or pencil sharpeners or whatever. And it was just really awkward, whatever. And one day we just kind of kicked it off. Like, we just kind of were really good friends all of a sudden. We would hang out every single day at school. We would share stories. We'd listen to music together. We would do everything together. We were like just really good friends. And one day, near the end of grade 7, I asked her, I was like, hey, like, I really like you. I've liked you for the better part of a year now, and I just wanna, like, I would love to, like, date you. I'd love to be your boyfriend. I just wanna, like, I've never been in a relationship, but I wanna try it with you. And she accepted. She was like, yeah, I like you too. I've liked you for a long time. I'm so happy you asked. And I was ecstatic. Low flow, like 14-year-old me was like, oh, my life is complete. Like, this is the best thing ever. And the the summer was great. We hung out every single day, literally every single day. And we lived only like 2 blocks away from each other, so we legit hung out every single day for hours. Uh, and it was amazing every single time, every single day for like the entire summer. We grew so close and we fell in love. A love that you can only experience once per person, like can experience it one time. It's a love that is your first love, you know? Your first love may not be your best love throughout your entire life, but it was your first. And it was special because it was your first. Because it taught you what love is, what it cannot be. And it's important in that sense. That's why I believe it's called young love, because it, you know, it's so young in your brain. No one actually really knows how to love when they're like starting to date, because before you start dating, so you only know how to love family, and loving family and your partner are very different things. You know, they take a different part of your brain and your heart, and it's just something you cannot learn from books or videos or whatever. You have to experience it for yourself. And I experienced it at 14 years old, and I was with Kale for 2.5 years. So from 14 till almost 17 years old, I was dating this one girl. And not many people could say that they did that, because like it's hard for teenage kids who are going through puberty and have hormone changes and all this stuff, trying to figure out life and whatever, to be able to last with each other that long. But we ended up doing it miraculously. I mean, I didn't even think it was possible, but it is, and it was beautiful. Love is something that I think we take for granted once we have it. You know, we all just kind of take it and are like greedy with it, but we never really realize how beautiful it is until it's gone. I'm not going to get into the many details of my relationship with Kale because it's personal and I would like to keep those memories for myself, but I do want to say that she taught me so much about myself, about herself. I taught her about herself, and we just kind of, we grew with each other, and we grew because of each other. Even after we had broken up, I had grown into a better person, a more thoughtful, a more wise, a more loving person because of her. Now, of course, it hurts real bad, especially one at such a young age when you're there, you're together for 2.5 years, right? But it was a full thing in my entire life so far. I mean, I'm 19, so this was somewhat recent for me, I'd say, like 5 years ago. But it's been the most in my entire life. I learned how to love because of Kale. I learned how to hurt because of Kale. And those feelings I will always be thankful for, because young love taught me everything. I learned how to love, and in return I had to love myself. And I learned how to love myself, which I struggled when I was like 14 years old. I struggled with that. I did not love myself. It was hard for me. And she helped me with that very well. And I will forever be grateful to her because of that fact. Me and Kale, we haven't talked in 3 years. It's okay. At first it hurt, but it's totally fine. And you learn when you break your first love that it's okay. It may not feel like it for the first year, maybe 2 years, but it is okay, and everything be okay. You will be okay. And your next relationship, you will be able to take everything you learned from your previous one and apply it to this one to make a even stronger and better relationship. And maybe you'll be the first for someone else, and you'll be able to teach them things that you were taught from your friendship, I think that's what the beauty is with love. It hurts, it feels good, and you cannot love fully without hurting deeply, It's kind of a yin-yang thing. You can love someone for 40 years, and then you break up, and it hurts just as much as you love them. It hurts the same. And no matter what, everyone will feel that love, and everyone will feel the pain. It doesn't matter. Even if you don't break up with someone, one day your partner would pass away, and you're going to feel that pain, because it's a love and pain thing, yin and yang. There's good and there's bad, there's positives and there's negatives, but it's beautiful. You spend 80 years with someone, and it's beautiful. It's pure bliss. You learn love, you learn how to take care of someone, you learn how to be happy with someone, you learn how to be happy with yourself, and it's beautiful. It's something I would never, ever, ever trade in for anything else. I owe Kale a whole lot. I owe her my happiness right now. I even owe her the relationship right now. I thank her for the relationship I'm in now with my current girlfriend, because I wasn't matured from what breaking up with Kale did to me. As like growing up watching, I wouldn't be able to handle the relationship I'm in. I think I would still be an immature, teenage boy in a sense. But because of what I with Kale, I grew and I became better and stronger, and I'm able to be the boyfriend that I should have been when I was 14, which is nearly impossible because I was so immature back then compared to what I am now. And I'm still not fully matured, but I'm so much better. And I think why I love love so much is that it constantly helps you grow until eventually enough to find someone that who is also grown enough, and then you connect together. And I mean, if a perfect world happens, you stay together for the rest, and you love each other for the rest of your life, and it's beautiful. So say, like, any kids that might watch this, and by kids I mean even my age, 18, 19, who maybe loved before or have loved before and are afraid to try it again, just go for it. You will learn from it. You will grow. You'll become a better person, better boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever, because of it. And don't take it for granted, because it's truly a beautiful thing. It's easier said than done, but don't take it for granted, and just enjoy it while you have it, and treat it like it the next day, because anything can happen. Find someone who is deserving of your time and love, because there's a lot of people who go into bad relationships and it hurts and it takes a toll on their mental state or whatever, and it's not good. So find someone good for you. Find someone that's going to treat you right, and you treat them right too. And just love. Learn how to be yourself with someone. I kind of went on a rant this video. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video because it's kind of a mess. But I think what I was talking about, what I have been saying, is important. I think it's important to learn from experiences. So don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to date someone. Even if it's for 2 months, a month, you'll learn something. Even if it's something small, you will learn something from it. So just love. Just love people. Be nice to people. And just grow. Be a better person, Yeah. That's about it. Let's just enjoy this view for a little bit. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.